Hey everyone, welcome back to Anxiety Art Adventures. So, today is Wednesday, March the 11th. You will not see this video until Sunday, whatever date that is. But I had to go ahead and record all of my videos for Thursday and Sunday early because of everything I've got going on, and we're going to talk about that while I work on this. So I'm going to show you this is the full picture. This is Tinmi Arts, and it's of pretty tulips, and I wanted to start a spring diamond painting to go along with the DP along that Rachel Ray is doing. I am still working on the White Tiger, but from Diamond Art Club, I need to take a break from that. That's gotten really frustrating for me, so I need to go back to a smaller painting with some color blocking and some bright colors instead of just gray and black, and round drills. This is round drills. So yeah, so I wanted to show you the full picture. You got Blue up here sleeping. But yeah, this is very springy and pretty, so I wanted to show these to you. And these are my Happy Hippo finds. I've got the gummy bear, glitter gummy bear, glitter shamrock for St. Patrick's Day, and my rubber ducky. And I know that Elizabeth says she's getting a rubber ducky that's glitter in her shop. I have looked. I haven't seen it yet. So Elizabeth, I haven't looked today. I looked yesterday and didn't see it. So it might be in there today. I just haven't seen it. And then I've got my awesome trash drill from Happy Hippo Finds as well up here for any trash drills we have. Today's patty wax is blackberry sage. Ooh, yum. It's not gonna focus. Why? Anyway, blackberry sage smells fabulous. I try to rotate out my patty waxes, and I only use them in the single placers. I do not use them in the multi placers because I'm heavy-handed and it just doesn't work for me. But I love using them in my single placer. So yeah, and I've got my big tray that I've just wiped out with a bounce sheet. Okay, so now I'm going to zoom in and we'll start working on this while I chat with you about what is going on with me. It's been cray-cray. Okay, looks like that is as far as it's gonna want to go. Look at Kitty trying to get in there and mess with the dog. You're gonna go in that window again, aren't you? She is, and then you're probably gonna see sun coming through that window, but that's okay. All right, so we're gonna move this down, getting all up in the business because I'm gonna work on this right corner right here. Sorry, I'm not trying to make you sick. Okay. Yep, we're going to work on this corner here. And we're going to start with 3, 3, 4, 8. Now what I've done is I put all of them in little baggies. These little baggies, which are fabulous. I love these bags. And I found an easy way to keep, y'all are going to think I'm ghetto, but I keep them all in a Tupperware container. And then I've got a top with a sticky note on it that says what it is and who it's by. So that's how I'm keeping my Ziploc bags. And I mean, this works great. It's just a Tupperware container, but it keeps all the bags in there and it's fabulous. So, and it's cheap. It is cheap. Okay, so we're going to start with 3, 3, 4, 8. And I'm going to turn the light pad on, so hopefully that doesn't bother you guys. Hopefully I can just leave it on. Yeah, I should just be able to leave it on low. Okay, so what's the first thing I have written down? I have to take notes to tell you guys what's going on. Got a lot going on this week. Okay, so the first thing, really exciting. My best friend Sean, he and I have good friends that live in Colorado. Their names are, I'll use his, not his real name, O.C. and Cassie, boyfriend and girlfriend. And they live in Colorado. And they are actually coming into town here in Virginia they fly in today. So that's exciting, very exciting. And we're going to see them on Saturday. Oh wait, I need to use my big placer. So yeah, so hold on, 3348. I just want to make sure I'm doing the right number here. 3348 are the arrows. Okay. We know OC and Cassie from gaming. As you know, I'm a gamer, and that's not staying on. Yeah, so I'm a gamer, and we met playing my favorite game, Black Desert Online. Of course, these didn't line up. I swear, these multi-placers are not straight. I'm going with Mrs. Coffee on this one. They're not straight. Not at all. Because you think you put them down straight, and then they're not straight. So they're flying in today. I'm not sure what time they're going to get here, but apparently both OC and Cassie's family live in Northern Virginia, which is only about, probably about 2 hours from where I live. So anyway, we are going to see them on Saturday. We're going to go have lunch with them. Wow, you can really move these drills around on this canvas. Holy cow. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. I don't think I've ever had one where you can move it around that much. Yikes. Is that a good or bad thing? Like, seriously. I don't know if you guys can see me doing this, but they're just sliding all over the place. So yeah, so we're going to go to lunch with them on Saturday to a place that's really good here. It's called The Daily. They've got a bunch of really different, like, it's kind of like a gastropub, and they have like really fun things that the chef makes, and the menu changes out on a pretty regular basis. So yeah, so that's going to be fun. I'm excited to see them. We've known them for probably like, gosh, going on 3 years now. 3 years? 2 years. Anyway, so yeah, they said they were coming into town. I was like, oh my gosh, you're not coming into Virginia without us meeting up. So they are going to drive here to Richmond, have lunch with us on Saturday, and then they are going to go visit some friends here in Richmond after lunch. So that's good. Because we were going to meet them halfway somewhere, but there's really not anywhere halfway that's really good between here and where they are. So yeah, see, this is why it takes me so long to finish a diamond painting, because I have to keep moving drills around. I always have to do this when I use the multi-placer, because they just don't line up, especially the ones on the edge. But anyway, so that'll be great. They've been good friends of ours, you know, for a while. So I'm excited. I'm nervous just because, you know, I've never met them before. But it should be fun. It should be fun. And Sean's going with me. So, that'll be good. That'll be good. But you know how I am about, you know, people in public places, especially now. Oh my God, with all this coronavirus crap going on. It's like, yikes. Yeah. So speaking of that, so as you know, my best friend Sean, he is a audiovisual tech, and he is working a big gig today. And he went down there yesterday to set everything up. They do like all kinds of like LED, you know, big walls and huge projection screen TVs and mics and lighting and all kinds of stuff for, you know, big events. Like their clients are like Capital One, Altria, McKesson, you know. big companies. Anyway, so there's this event going on here in Richmond. I can tell you what it is because by the time you watch this, it'll be over. It's called RVA Tech, and it happens once a year, and it's basically where big companies go in and show, you know, what they've got going on tech-wise. So yeah, anyway, so he said he was setting that up yesterday, and oh, that wasn't good, sorry. And the main speaker, like the intro speaker, like, you know, the, what are they called? I forgot what they're called. I'm having a mind fart. Anyway, he called yesterday and said, no, I'm not coming because of the coronavirus. It's like, what? Really? Okay, so he's hopefully going to Skype in for the presentation today on Wednesday. So, yeah. And he also told me that there was somebody there at the event setting up, while they were setting up, from the CDC. And they actually said it's a good thing you're having this event on Wednesday, because if it were scheduled for Friday, it wouldn't happen. So apparently anything involving entertainment, they are not letting people put those on. They're strongly encouraging people not to do that. I know there have been a lot of things here that have been canceled. I was surprised to hear that Ireland canceled their St. Patrick's Day parade. I think that's like the first time. Is it the first time in history that's happened? Anyway, yeah, I'm really bummed that we had to cancel our trip to Ireland, but it's the right thing to do right now. I mean, we can always go another time. But like I said before, I don't want to go and be worried about that, because it'll just make the trip not fun. And, you know, if you're going on a trip like that, that's a trip of a lifetime, in my opinion. So you want to go and make sure you're having a good time on a trip like that, and not be constantly worried about, you know, am I going to get sick, not wanting to go certain places because of that. And, you know, and honestly, the main reason we're not going is because, you know, my dad and stepmom are older. My dad is 72 and my stepmom is in her mid 60s. So, you know, they're in that age bracket that's, you know, high risk. And we don't want that. We just don't want that. So, yeah. So we made the family decision to cancel that trip for now. I need to actually message Rachel Ray, if she doesn't watch this, to let her know that we're not coming in June. Because I was so excited I was going to be able to meet up with her and maybe grab a coffee or, you know, a drink. Just, you know, just say hi. I mean, how cool would that be? You get to sit and chat with Miss Rachel Ray. I was super excited about that. But that's okay. There's always next year. We're going to try and plan for 2021, provided everything is settled down by then. Yeah. My sister and her kids, my nephews, they're in private school, and private school has spring break right now. And I was a little miffed. My sister decided to take my two youngest nephews to New York City on a train this week. I was like, seriously? With everything going on? Why would you do that? To me, you're sitting in a hot box of germs, but I'm also a germaphobe, so that's just me. But anyway, she had never been, and the younger kids had never been, so that's where they are. And I think they're coming back Friday, so by the time you see this, they'll be back. Yeah. And my eldest nephew is with his dad, my brother-in-law, looking at Columbia University. That is where he thinks he wants to go to college, which is also up in New York. So, yeah, exciting. Although I don't really understand. I'm not a math person, but my eldest nephew loves math and he wants to be a math teacher. Like get a master's and, you know, be a professor and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah. I think he's a little whack, but that's just my opinion because I'm not a math person. Are any of you math people? Let me know in the comments below. Yeah. Okay, so the biggest thing going on with me right now, my computer's gonna, you know, gasp for air over here. So today's Wednesday. So my stepfather, his name is Bill. He is having a procedure, a medical procedure done today involving his heart. So I am a little on edge and a little anxious. Basically, his heart beats too slow and is not getting enough blood flow, is the way I've understood it. So they are putting in, it's basically like a pacemaker. My hand keeps getting stuck. It's basically like a pacemaker to regulate his heartbeat. The good thing is it's all done laparoscopically. So there's no, like, you know, open heart surgery or anything like that. It's all done laparoscopically. And yeah, so his surgery, he had to be there at 12 today. His surgery was supposed to start at 2, and my mom just texted me and said that he's scheduled to come out of surgery around 5 p.m. and he's gonna spend the night at the hospital just to make sure everything's good, and then he should come home tomorrow, Thursday. My mom thinks around noon. So I'm going to go over there sometime tomorrow afternoon, after he's had a chance to get home and settle in a little bit. I'm going to go over there and take him his favorite ice cream. He loves mint chocolate chip ice cream. Now, is he going to be able to eat that after this procedure? I don't know, but that's what my mom told me to bring. She was like, we're out of mint chocolate chip ice cream. If you bring him that, he'll be really happy. It's like, okay. So I got him that. So yeah, I'm going to go over there and see him tomorrow. So everybody please keep him in your thoughts and prayers. I know by the time you see this, all of it will be done and over, but he'll still have a road to recovery. He can't lift anything over 5 pounds for, I think it's a couple of weeks at least. I'm pretty sure a couple of weeks. So yeah, just keep him in your thoughts and prayers. And of course my dad is still struggling with neuropathy. It's a pretty devastating disease, but he's making the best of it. He is on all kinds of different medication. So they're basically just, you know, playing with amounts to see what's going to work and what isn't going to work. Yeah. So, big news here in Virginia yesterday. They passed a bill that will decriminalize marijuana. That is a big step. So basically, if you're found with small amounts of it on you, and I need to go back and read the article to see what the small amounts are. I'm just looking to make sure, because I'm only going to do this section here. Yeah. You are fined, I think it's like $25. So huge step, huge step. The next, hopefully, I'm not holding my breath. The next step would be to just legalize it completely. But I know there's a lot of red tape involved in that, as far as, you know, amounts that can be given out and dispensaries and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, but that was big news here in Virginia yesterday. Good old Virginia. Okay, so I talked about that. I talked about Bill. Oh, okay, so yeah, let's talk about my dog. My dog Blue is 12 years old. 470 is the equal sign, yeah. He's a rat terrier, and I think I've mentioned before to you guys that he has been limping on his front left leg, and he won't put any weight on it. Okay, let me rephrase that. He won't put any weight on it when he's inside. As you can tell, he's in so much pain. So anyway, so this has been going on for a few weeks, and I was going to take him to the vet, but here's my thing. When the dog goes outside and chases a squirrel, full on run with no issues, I have a little bit of a problem believing that he's dying, you know, or in so much pain. Oh my gosh. If you can go full run in my backyard, which is half of an acre, the backyard is, the front yard is another half acre, you can't hurt that bad. So what I've done, and we're going to see if this works, and if it doesn't, of course, I will take him to the vet. He also is having an issue with his food. Neither one of them are eating their food. And I've had him on the same food for a while. Probably at least a couple years, I would say. And just recently it has been a problem where they don't want to eat it. I've been having to use warm water. I've having to use chicken stock. I've crushed up some of Blue's treats into a powder and sprinkled it on his food. That's the only way he'll eat it. Yes, he's spoiled. Bella will eat it eventually. She just kind of, I think she's just not hungry. But anyway, they get fed twice a day. So what I did is I ordered it's a newer food, and it's a senior food. It's a dry food called Nulo, N-U-L-O. Got very good reviews from a bunch of different sites. So I ordered a small bag of that, 11-pound bag, which was, by the way, $36 for a 11-pound bag. Now, I normally buy 24-pound bags of food because we have airtight containers that we put the big bag of food in. We have 2 of them. So one 24-pound bag will fill 2 of the containers. So anyway, I bought a small bag of dry food, and then I bought 12 cans of soft food. And I also bought him some, they're basically a multivitamin treat, but they have glucosamine in them and something for like joint and arthritis, because Adam and I firmly believe that he's got arthritis going on. I'm just counting, hold on. We think that's what's causing it. So I bought him these treats, which were also very expensive. I think it was like $30 for 90 treats. And you give him, for his weight, you give him 1 treat a day. And according to what I read, you should see improvement within 2 weeks. So we're going to try that. So anyway, so I got the soft food today got delivered today. So I mixed a little spoonful of the soft food in with his regular dry food, his, you know, the stuff I've been giving him for a while. Y'all, you would have thought it was like a child eating ice cream. It was all over his face. He was going nuts. I mean, he absolutely loved it. And it was just a teeny tiny little spoonful that I just mixed in with his dry food. And he ate all of it. All of it. He's never been a fast eater. He takes his time eating, which is good. Dogs should not eat fast. It's not good for them. A trick to that, if you do have a dog that eats fast, is to put some kind of ball in their food, like a tennis ball or like couple small round rubber balls, so that way they have to push it around and they don't just inhale it. So yeah, he ate like all of the food. I was so happy because he's lost weight, because he's being really picky and not eating his food. So he's gotten kind of skinny. So I'm going to try and fatten him up on the soft food. So this new brand Nulo makes the soft food as well. The only thing I don't like, and tell me if any of you are like this, I don't like the way this stuff smells. It's soft food, so it's in a can, and I do have one of those toppers that you know, put it over a can and it seals it. But oh my God, when I opened that thing, I was like, blah. It smelled so gross. Because of course, the senior food is salmon, so of course it's gonna smell fishy. Ooh. I literally had to like Lysol the kitchen when I was done feeding him because I couldn't deal with it. So I'll just have to do that, I guess every time. So yeah, so we're gonna try that a couple times a day. I'm supposed to get the hard food delivered today as well. So hopefully that comes soon before their 5 p.m. feeding. But yeah, Bella's a little chunk. Her collar doesn't even fit her anymore. She's so fat. So I need to cut back on her food. And I mean, we give them treats. That's the thing. We don't feed them human food, but we do give them treats. And Bella more so than Blue, just because she's a little more active than Blue is. Even though she's blind, she's always like happy-go-lucky, running around. You know, if you give her a ball, she'll hold on to it. She can't see it, but she'll hold on to it and chew on it. And, you know, every now and again, you're going to have to go find it for her because she can't find it. But yeah. So yeah, that's going on. Oh yeah, so I don't think I told you this. So today's Wednesday. Tomorrow night, after work, Sean is going to come over here and spend the night with us in the West Wing. He's got his own room. And, I mean, it's the room he was in when he lived here. And then Friday morning, I'm going to get up and he and I are going to go see Joel, get my hair done. And Sean is also going to get a haircut. So Joel is going to cut both of our hair. And of course I'll get mine colored. So that'll be a little bit of time. But I'm so excited. I should have brought it in here to show it to you guys. But I bought Joel for his dog Diesel. I've shown all y'all pictures of Diesel. He's a little Chihuahua Min Pin mix. So adorable. Oh my gosh, I love that dog. I bought him a purple glitter sweater, you guys. Purple glitter sweater. It is fresh as can be. It is just, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I saw that and I was like, yes, please. Because we've been to Joel's house and I looked through all of his little, you know, oh poo. I looked through all of the clothing that he had for Diesel to see what he had versus what he didn't have. He's already got a silver puffy vest, and he's got some other sweaters, but he didn't have a glitter sweater. So I'm getting him a glitter sweater. Yay. Well, I have it. I got to give it to him on Friday. So yeah, so we're going to do that Friday. And then after we get our hair done, we're going to go over to a place called Penzey's. It's Penzey, and it's a spice shop. And it's a really nice, like, boutique spice shop. It's where I get what's called sandwich sprinkle, and you put it on your sandwiches. It is so good. It's amazing. So yes, I'm gonna go over and get some more of that, and I also get my chili seasoning over there. But it's always fun just to tool around Penzey's and look at all the different things. And they have samples in there. Not sure if I'm gonna do that with, you know, coronavirus going on, but yeah, it's gonna be cool. We'll go over there, and then there also is a shop. There are a bunch of little boutique shops where I get my hair done, and there's a place called For the Love of Chocolate. It is amazing. They have like handmade daily chocolate treats, and then they have just walls and walls of like old school candy. They have candy from different, you know, countries. It's a fabulous place to go. And you go and you can like put your candy in bags, and it's awesome. A little pricey, but I mean, as to be expected with any kind of boutique, you know, chocolate shop like that. But it's great. So yeah, so we're gonna go to Penzey's, we'll go to For the Love of Chocolate, and then we'll come back. On the way home, I'll stop by my P.O. box because that's actually on the way back. And I'm just moving this a little bit. And then we have to go by the grocery store to figure out what I'm going to make for dinner for Friday for the three of us. And then we'll be here, all of us will be here Friday night. And then, like I said, Saturday, Sean and I will get up, get ready, and go meet OC and Cassie. It'll be exciting. And I mean, we've seen pictures of OC and Cassie, so I mean, we know what they look like and stuff. So it's not going to be like, okay, just sitting around, who are you? That kind of, it's not going to be like that. But yeah, so busy week, busy weekend. Lots of stuff going on. So yeah. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, so by the time you've seen this, I've put out the video for my Treasure Studios art order that came in. You guys, I'm so excited. I can't wait to do that one. Like, I love all of my diamond paintings that I get, obviously, because, you know, I spend money on them. But that one, oh my gosh. Just, oh my gosh. It's so beautiful. Opal is the name of it. So definitely check that out. Yeah, definitely check that out. It's an awesome canvas. It's the first time I've ever ordered from Treasure Studios Art. So Rachel was so nice. She kept, you know, kept me in the loop as far as the shipping goes, because it was delayed because of all the coronavirus stuff, which I completely understand. And was in no way, shape, or form, you know, distressed by that at all. You know, it was totally out of her control, and, you know, good things come to those that wait, right? Right. Okay, 937 is this color, yeah. So yeah, I've got yeah, so I got that finally. I've had it for a week and I just let it sit because I'm a germaphobe. And I Lysol the crap out of it. And I got some more patty wax scents. And I already took a picture and put it on Instagram, but you guys, I got the super sticky Don't Touch Me. Isn't that awesome? And look, they've got little sad, angry faces on them. Now, I have not used the super sticky patty wax yet. I have not used it yet. I need to do that, but I wanted to do that on camera so you guys can see my first impressions of what I think. I've seen Mrs. Coffee use it, so yeah. I mean, it definitely looks sticky. I'm not going to use it in a multi-placer. Not going to do it, but I will use it in my single placer. But yeah, I am a huge fan of patty wax. I know a lot of people don't like it. I'm a huge fan of it. And when I see scents that I want to try, I go ahead and get them when they're available because, ooh, they sell out quick. But that's because, I mean, it's just Robin and her husband making this stuff. So they make, you know, a batch of one scent until it runs out. So it makes sense. But yeah, I love the way it makes my room smell. And for me, it lasts a long time in my single placer. Yeah. What do you guys think about patty wax? Do you use it? Do you not use it? What do you like to use in your pen? In your diamond painting pen? Speaking of pens, I'd like to show you a couple of new pens that I've gotten from Jim. And I've got a couple more on the way from Pizzazzed DP Pens. She makes, Lynn makes clay polymer pens. Y'all, check this out. I collect all of Jim's glitter pens. All of them. Because I have a problem. Y'all. It's aqua, my favorite color. And it's glitter. Yes, sugar. How awesome is that? Okay, that's a brand new pen. And then this one. Purple glitter. Isn't that pretty? Yes. Okay. Just wanted to show those two to you. And you'll see them on, I'm sure I'm going to do a video. Yeah. I'm sure I'll do a video with all this stuff I've got with all this patty wax and more pens, all that. This pen is from Doni Drill Pen Frenzy. I'm using this one in honor of St. Patrick's Day. I have not put on my St. Patrick's Day Color Street nails yet. Haven't had time. I'm really upset because my thumbnail broke off. But you know what? I was really impressed. My thumbnail, the edge of it broke off, but the Color Street stayed on, except for right there. Very impressed with that. Yeah, very impressed with that. So I'm going to put on my St. Patrick's Day nails, hopefully tonight or tomorrow. Gonna have to probably do it sooner than later because I'm gonna run out of time. Probably gonna have to do it tonight. I have so many videos to catch up on. I've watched a few and I'm trying to play catch up, but I still have, I think I've got like 21 videos sitting in my watch later queue. So I promise I'm gonna watch them. So if you haven't seen, you know, comment for me. I'm getting there. I try to comment on all the videos that I watch of the people that I support. Just because I like, you know, letting people know, you know, good job on the video. Thank you for the information. If they ask for my opinion, I'll give it, whether it's good or bad. I felt kind of bad. Danielle, Diamond Painting Queen, she was having an issue with one of her friends, and I was just like, you know what? If friendship is a two-way street, and I've been through what she's going through with a friend, and it's not fun, but it gets to a point where if you try to salvage the friendship and it just doesn't seem to be working, and there doesn't seem to be even reciprocation from both sides as far as trying to repair the friendship, my opinion is it's not worth it. Life is too short for that shit, and I want to be around people that want to be around me and that are positive and happy and not negative. And I'm not saying I expect people to, like, I'm a giver. I like to give people things, cards, phone calls, text messages, just to say, hey, what's up? How you doing? I hope you're having a good day. That's just me. I like doing that. And if the person on the other end, if they're not, I'm not saying they have to be like, oh my God, thank you so much. But at least, hey, thanks for, letting me know you're thinking about me, or how are you, or, some kind of reciprocation back. I mean, eventually I'm going to stop doing that, just because it's not worth it to me. Oh, I skipped this whole section over here. So yeah. So anyway, my point is I put a comment because I'm very honest. I'm always going to be honest. Sometimes it gets me in trouble. Yes, my honesty. But I told Diamond Painting Queen, I said, look, just my opinion, but friendship's a two-way street. Life's too short for that. And I think it's time just to, move it along. And I know it's hard because in her situation, there are, there's kids involved that she's attached to, and I get that. That's really hard. But it's just not worth the stress and angst and anxiety of, it's just not worth it. It's not. I mean, I had a friend like that, a very good friend, a very close friend that I grew up with. And long story short, I might have talked about this before, but long story short, her husband was cheating on her, and I basically caught him doing that and told her about it, and she didn't believe me. And I was like, look, if you're going to stay with someone that does that to you, I don't have any respect. I just don't have any respect for that. I mean, if you're not going to believe me, I mean, what do I have to gain? I'm not trying to get with that person. What do I have to gain by telling you that if it's not true? Anyway, long story short, we stopped talking to each other, and I hadn't talked to her for like 4 years after that happened. Yeah. And I ran into her, oddly enough. We apparently had the same OBGYN, and I ran into her at the OBGYN's office, and she was pregnant. I was like, oh Lord. That was my first thought, was, oh crap, really? And I was like, oh my gosh, good to see you, all that stuff. I was coming off the elevator. Oh, good to see you, good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, great. Good to see you're pregnant. Congratulations, all the small talk. And then she was like, oh, I want you to meet my husband. I was like, okay, well, I've already met your husband, but okay. New husband. I was so happy, you guys. Oh my gosh, I was so happy. I like hugged her new husband. I was like, oh, it's so nice to meet you. Oh, I know he thought I was crazy, but I was just so happy that it wasn't the other guy. But at the same time, unfortunately, so much time had passed, and it's just the damage had been done. I mean, I still don't talk to her. I mean, maybe something here or there on Facebook, you know, once every 6 months or so, but other than that, no. And you know, she's got a child, and I've talked about that before. It's hard for me, and I know some other people have commented about this. Like, Adam and I don't have kids, and that was a decision we made. I don't want kids. I've never wanted kids. I live vicariously through my sister and her kids, so it's great. I can just be like, yeah, come on over, hang out with Aunt Laura, eat all the sugar you want. Now go back to your mom, you know, that kind of stuff. Yeah, so I'm such a biatch. I spoil those kids like nobody's business. But it's hard to hang out with people that have kids because honestly, I mean, you don't have anything in common with them anymore. It's like their whole life revolves around the kids, which rightfully so. Those of you with children, I understand that, and I respect that. But I'm gonna have a hard time hanging out with you and your kids because I don't share that common interest. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't mind, you know. I'll go to a birthday party or a, you know, dinner or lunch or event or whatever, you know. But it's not going to be like a regular all the time thing. I mean, it's just not. And then it's like, okay, if you talk to them, you know, text and phone and all that, they, you know, they're going to want to talk about their kids. And it's like, okay, I don't really know what to say. Like, I can't contribute to that conversation because I don't have kids. Does that make sense? Does that make me a horrible person? I don't think so, but some people may feel that way. But yeah, that was just a decision we made. So, you know, a lot of my friends that I used to hang out with, I don't hang out with anymore because, you know, they're focused on their family, and as they should be. So all good. Yeah. All right, I've gotten some of it done. All right, we can go to another color, or I guess I could probably pull this back some more and complete these rows. Let's see if I can do this without, I'm gonna have to lift up the magnets here. I love these cover minders, you guys. Happy Hippo Finds. Go check her out. Elizabeth Wheeler. Fabulous. Fabulous. Yep, I'm just pulling back the plastic. I'll just put one cover minder down. I don't need all three, but you know. Have them sit. You can't even see them. Rubber ducky. Can't even see them, can you? That's okay. You can kind of see them. Oh, okay. Anyway, the shamrock. I love the shamrock. Here, let me move this a little bit down so you can see. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is, and I don't feel bad about, you know, about not having kids. As I've said before, you know, my mom has said that she's proud of me for not having kids because she said if it's something that you don't want, you shouldn't do it. You know, I mean, the responsible thing is to, when you figure out that you don't want children, not to have them. Because no child should come into this world unwanted at all. That's just, I feel very strongly about that. And primarily because I was adopted. So it strikes a chord with me. Yeah, it's personal with me in that aspect, because my situation was a little rough to be honest with you. But I have fabulous parents. I wouldn't change it for the world. My parents will always be my parents no matter what. And that will never change. Never change. They have given me a wonderful, wonderful life, and I am forever grateful for it. And I always let them know that. All the time. I always thank them and tell them I love them. That's one thing you need to always make sure you tell your family and your friends on a regular basis that you love them. I'm a firm believer in that. Because again, life's too short. Life is too short, especially for any regrets. And as you get older, you definitely realize that. So, not that I'm old. I mean, I'll be 47 in a few months, but I know that's not old, but sometimes I feel like it is. Sometimes, some days it's like, wow, I feel really old. But I know I'm not, but it's just, you know, you think about it and you're like, wow, 47 years, you know? Yikes. Big yikes. So yeah. Let's see. What else? What else can we talk about? I don't really know what else to talk about. I kind of talked myself out. The weather's beautiful here. It's like 65 degrees. Yesterday was like 70. Had all the windows open. Yesterday was clean day. It was fun. I vacuumed, dusted, Lysoled, washed towels, all that good stuff, and had the windows open. It was fabulous. Fabulous. Got clean, fresh air, because, you know, you can't get that in the wintertime. The house starts to feel kind of stagnant. So it's one nice thing about this house is it's so open. It's got windows everywhere. So you can open all the windows. You get all these awesome cross breezes through the windows. Oh, I will tell you a funny story. So I don't know if I already talked about this. I don't think I did, but if I did, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about it again. So Sean, my best friend, he went to CVS on, when was it? Sunday? I think it was Sunday. Anyway, it was, yeah, I think it was it Saturday or Sunday? I don't remember. Anyway, he went by CVS and he was bringing his laundry. He usually comes once a week and does like towels and sheets and stuff because that stuff doesn't fit in his little baby washer and dryer in his apartment. So he brings it over here and I do it for him. So he went by CVS and I like taking bubble baths. I usually take a bubble bath, you know, 2, maybe 3 times a week, because I have a skin disorder. I don't know if I've talked about this. It's called dermographism. And basically, I think I've talked about this. My body produces too much histamine. So I get really itchy. And then when I scratch, it's big welts in my skin. And you could basically write in my skin. It's really crazy. So I'm on a daily dose of Allegra. What's the next one I want to do? What's the plus sign? Hold on. 3770. I'm on a daily dose of Allegra, and I take bubble baths for my skin to soften up my skin and, you know, all that good stuff. Why can I not find this color? So anyway, so Sean went to CVS and he was like, you know, there's this really cool bubble bath. That doesn't look like the right color. Hold on a second. 3770. It says it's the plus symbol. Oh, maybe it is. Okay. Well, we're going to try it. There's this really cool bath gel. And I looked it up, and they sell it at Ulta. I forgot the name of it now. But it's a coconut and blue agave with shea butter bubble bath. It's like, okay, and it has no sulfates in it, no parabens. It's pretty organic stuff, a little pricey, but he was like, do you want me to pick it up? You know, and you can just pay me back, whatever. I was like, yeah, go ahead and get it. And then they're also, you guys, Dove, which I love Dove. I'm a Dove baby. Dove makes bath bombs now. Yes. So there were 3 different kinds to choose from. So I got like a honey, what was it? Lavender and honey bath bomb. I haven't tried it yet. I will keep you posted on that. Super excited for that because, you know, it's Dove. I use Dove shampoo, Dove body wash, Dove white bar soap for my face. Yeah, love Dove. But anyway, so back to this bubble bath. So, you know, he brings me the bubble bath and I'm like, cool, thanks. You know, and that was Saturday or Sunday. I can't remember. Yeah, Saturday or Sunday. Yeah, I just want to make sure my hand doesn't hit the sticky part. So I took a bubble bath. What's today? Wednesday? I'm trying to remember what day I took a bubble bath. I think it was Wednesday. Anyway. So I opened the bottle, I smelled it, I was like, oh, okay, that smells pretty good. That smells pretty good, yeah. We'll go with that. Y'all, when I put that in the bathtub, it smells like a man. I mean, literally, it smells like men's cologne. It's not bad. It's not a bad smell because, you know, sometimes men's cologne can be really gross. It's not a bad smell, but it smells like a dude. Yeah, it smells like a dude. So Sean asked me, he was like, so did you try your bubble bath? I'm like, yeah, about that. He was like, what? What's wrong? He's like, oh my God. He was like, did you break out from it? Because I break out from a lot of things with my skin issues. He was like, oh my God, I'm going to feel so bad if you broke out from it. I'm like, no, I didn't break out. It smells like a guy. He was like, what? It's like, what do you mean? I'm like, blue agave apparently is used in a lot of men's products, like aftershave, soap, body wash. I did not know that. But yeah, so there's that. Will I use it again? Sure. I mean, so what? Adam can deal with me smelling like a dude. It was funny though. He walked in the bathroom, Adam did. He was like, whoa. He was like, did you get a new bath? scent? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, what do you think? Isn't it great? He's like, it smells very manly. Oh, you had to be there. It was funny. It was really funny. So anyway, yeah, so that was fun. But I'll keep you posted on the Dove bath bombs. Has anybody tried those? Maybe they've been out for a little while. That was the first time I had ever heard of them, seen them. It said new on the package, so I think it's a fairly newer product. But let me know if anybody's tried that. And I am so rude. I did not ask what everybody is working on. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. Let me know what everybody's working on. Are you diamond painting? Are you coloring? What are you doing? I would love to know. Love to know. Oh, I can't wait to show all of you this new coloring book I got. Oh, I miscounted. 1 moment. Okay, so I ordered a coloring book. And it's all May Brox's fault. I watched one of her videos. She had one of this artist's coloring books. And I fell in love with it. Fell in love with it. So I ordered this book. It was expensive as crap. But yeah. So I'm going to show that on Tuesday. Yay. Like, it's so nice. I'm scared to color in it. You know those books that you're like scared to color in? Yeah, that's one of those. One of those. So yeah. Then I was watching, was it last night? I was watching Anne from A Colorful Life. Oh crap. Yep, I did it again. I miscounted. With her new Cali Art brush tip markers. They look so fabulous. So fabulous. I don't blend with markers. I'm not a blender of markers. It scares me a little bit. But yeah, she was doing a fabulous job. Her picture turned out amazing. Yeah. And then apparently Ohuhu came out with some brush markers as well. I've got a video to watch. I think Jeremy put out a video today. I need to watch that. I'll probably watch that tonight. Maybe I'll watch that tonight while I do my Color Street nails. Yeah. So I'll see what he thinks of them. And I think Mrs. Coffee got them too. I'm pretty sure that's what she said in her live this past weekend. Yeah, so if you are watching this, Mrs. Coffee and Jeremy, I will probably not make it to your lives because Sean will be here Friday night and then Saturday night. Well, actually, no, Saturday night should be okay, I think. Depending on what we do with OC and Cassie. Saturday night will be okay, but Friday night, Sean will be here, so I'll pop in and say, hey, Shug. At least just to say hi and show support and love. So, yeah. I don't really go to a lot of live streams anymore, though. I don't know. It's like there are only certain ones that I can deal with, per se. I don't know. I'd much rather just watch a video of somebody doing, you know, diamond painting or coloring or crocheting or what have you, cross stitch. I'd much rather watch a video than the live. I feel like with the live, sometimes it gets, you know, I keep doing this. With the live, it gets kind of distracting, you know, when you're trying to watch what they're doing and listening to what they're doing, and, you know, I don't know how to describe it to you, but yeah, really the only lives I go to anymore are Mrs. Coffee and Jeremy's. Those are the two that I I actively try to go to. And I also don't like the whole being on a schedule thing. I like just doing what I want to do when I want to do it. That's why I'm not doing lives anymore. I didn't like, you know, being on that schedule. It wasn't my thing. And it was stressful for me. So, yeah. But I try to watch a bunch of videos when I can and comment. There's so many new people on YouTube, which is fabulous. It's hard to keep up with everybody. I need to go watch some crochet videos. I got some suggestions from some subscribers in previous videos, so thank you for that. I did subscribe to a couple channels that were suggested to me for crocheting, so I just need to sit down and actually do that, because I really do want to try to learn how to do a blanket. I did like a pot holder years ago, but I don't remember. I'm old, forgetful. I don't remember how I did it. I don't remember how to chain stitch, double what's it called? Double chain stitch. I don't know. I'm hoping Miss Ann will put out a video about crocheting. She's working on a beautiful blanket, or she was the last time I saw her video. It's a real colorful blanket. I love it. All kinds of bright colors. Bright cherry colors. So yeah. How many of you crochet? I'd be interested to know. Or how many of you are interested in learning how to crochet? See, that's too many again. Like I said, I'm really interested in learning again. I'm just going to watch some YouTube videos, and then I'll probably, I keep seeing an ad on Instagram for some crochet magazine, or something Hooked magazine, I think it's called. I don't know. But yeah, I definitely want to find a really cool blanket pattern and buy the pattern, or buy the book that the pattern's in, and try it. I think that would be fun. Hopefully not too frustrating. Hopefully. Oh, so yeah, before I go, I'm going to talk to you about this pen I purchased. So I watched Crafting with Anne, which is also A Colorful Life. She has 2 channels, so definitely check her out if you haven't checked her out already. So anyway, she was using this pen. It's called a pick-me-up pen. Okay, this is what it is. It's called a pick-me-up pen. Now in this pen, it already has like, it's like I'd say the same consistency as like Blue Tack. And you can see it. Oh boy. Hold on. Did it come undone? Yeah, it came undone. Hold on. Okay. So I don't know if you can see that, if my camera will focus. So right there on the end is the Blue Tack, which I need to probably just smush that off. Yeah. And then you see I've got it on my finger now. So then as you go along and you need more, you turn this the other way. Once you get force, you turn that, and more of the tack comes out. My problem with this, and Anne, if you're watching this, or anybody that uses this pen, let me know. When I use this pen, it's great. It picks up perfectly fine. It picks up things fabulous and puts it down. Great. My problem is the more I use it, the more this loosens and more of this tack just comes out on its own. And I feel like I'm just constantly doing this to get rid of the extra. Excuse me. 1 second. Sorry, I got something in my throat. I feel like I'm constantly having to wipe extra tack off of this pen, and I feel like it's so wasteful because once that tack is gone in that pen, I mean, I think it's gone. I don't know if you can refill it. Let me know if anybody has this pen, has tried it. I thought it was a fabulous idea when I watched Anne use it, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and buy it. And I did use your link, Anne, by the way. Thank you. So I went ahead and got it, but I haven't figured out how to keep this from turning on itself, because when you keep putting stuff down, this part keeps moving. This twist part, it just keeps moving on its own, and then I just keep having all this tack come out. So I don't really know how to stop that. And yeah, I don't know. It, like I said, it picks up things great, you know. I mean, it puts it down great. I don't have any problem with that. It definitely is good in that aspect. It's just, I feel like the more I use it, the more I have tack. See, look. And then it spreads out onto, why is my camera not focusing? Hold on. Autofocus, you piece of shit. There we go. So then I have extra stuff splooshed out on the tip, and look, I had a drill stick to the side because of it. Oh, yeah, and then it gets all over the place. So anyway, let me know if anybody has this pen or has suggestions. Because like I said, great concept. Great concept. Figured I'd try it. Okay. All right. So, yeah, it's almost 5 o'clock. So I am going to stop. Move this out of the way. Got a little bit done, but I'm just going to work on this in between, like, you know, Tiger and the White Tiger from Diamond Art Club, the Pier from Diamond Art Club that I'm working on for, whoops, turn that off. The Pier from Diamond Art Club that I'm working on for Adam. I'll zoom back out. What's the other one I'm working on? The Stand By Me by Star or... Yep. So, yep. Tinmi Arts. This is what I'm working on. And I'll just put the plastic down, and I can just keep it over here to the side. I've got, I have 2 huge desks side by side next to each other. So I use this one to work on. And then I use the one next to me just to keep my diamond paintings on, flat on a big desk. So I'm growing a pile over here though. It's not fresh. Not fresh. So yeah. So this is Tinmi Arts, the Tulips. Can you see that? Here, look, I can get rid of blue for a second. There you go. Love this image. It's nice and cheerful and pink, and I need colors. So yeah, I'm going to work on this. This will be my spring diamond painting that I'm working on with, that Rachel Ray is doing. I don't know if I'll get it done in time, but at least I'll be working on this for a spring thing. Yeah. So anyway, hope everybody has an awesome Sunday, and I hope you enjoyed this WIP and Chat. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you for clicking on my video, and hopefully you hit that subscribe button so you'll know when I put out videos. Usually it's Tuesday, Thursday, and Sundays. Tuesday is a coloring video, Thursday is diamond painting video, and then Sunday is a WIP and Chat, usually of diamond painting, but you never know, I might do coloring. Yeah. So yeah, hit that bell and you'll know when I randomly decide to put up a video. Sometimes I'll do a drive and chat to the post office or show you some cool things that I've gotten from Etsy outside of that schedule. So yeah, for all of you that are not new, thank you. Love all of you. All of you are my beautiful sugars. Love you. And thank you so much for supporting my channel. All the information will be down below. How to contact me, Instagram, email, snail mail, all that good stuff. So yeah, hope everybody has had a great weekend. Have a great Sunday, and I will see you again on Tuesday. Bye guys.